very edge of the southern sea stands the genesis of the southern mountain range, Zhaoyao Mountain. As the morning mists begin their dance upon the mountainside, the true natives of Zhaoyao, the Suxiang, emerge. These star beasts vigorously grasp the ancient tang trees, thousands of years old. Their form resembles that of a wildcat, yet they are born with ears of crystalline white jade. Within their eye sockets, flames of amber silk flicker. These spiritual beasts, who comprehend human nature, will collectively descend before the rainy season arrives. Their sonic waves can shake loose the fragments of whalebone from the cliff faces. Most astonishing is their blood. Legend tells that the Yellow Emperor, after consuming the blood of a star beast captured here, could travel 800 leagues in a single day. This Zhaoyao Mountain, so tranquil by day, only when the curtain of night descends, will it consent to reveal its true face, Whenever the ethereal ancient bridge materializes, thousands upon thousands of Yingbai flower buds tear through the fabric of night. Every single petal is solidified moonlight. These blossoms flourish only in the deep of night. When their posture reaches its brightest, even the jade buried deep within the earth will, under its illumination, emit a cerulean glow. And such a miracle unfolds every night upon the peaks of Zhaoyao Mountain. 300 leagues to the east, we arrive at Tangting Mountain, where veins of gold surge. Here there are no treacherous mists of Zhaoyao. In their stead are the golden lodes that flow within every stone. When the midday sun strikes the ridge, the entire peak blazes like molten gold. Even the circling goshawks are forced to narrow their eyes. The mountain is home to a great number of white gibbons. Their fur is the color of driven snow, their ear tips tinged with crimson. These apes have forelimbs more robust than their hind limbs. They can use all four limbs to climb or walk erect, gathering wild fruits from the crevices of the rocks. These white gibbons have a strict social structure. The young are raised communally by the troop until the age of 5. Thereafter, the young will undergo 2.5 years of survival skills training. Senior members impart hunting techniques and the etiquette of hierarchy. Journeying 380 leagues to the northeast, we reach the southern mountain, the most perilous forbidden zone recorded in the classics, Yuanyi Mountain. This conical peak formed of basalt, its surface covered in honeycomb-like cavities, perpetually spews forth frigid, toxic vapors. The so-called monsters here are in truth mutated beasts, born of the extreme environment. Between the scales of this eyeless lizard live parasitic, luminous fungi. They rely on sensing changes in sulfur concentration to prey upon birds that stray into their path. The streams of the mountain appear limpid, but in fact teem with thorned fish. Their spines pierce through their skin, forming an outer skeleton. When threatened, they can launch their venomous bone spurs. In the depths of the ravine, the true specter of death is awakening. The Feiyi serpent of Yuanyi Mountain is no common venomous snake. The classic of mountains and seas calls it one body, two wings. These creatures are all linked in a hive mind. They are entirely grayish-white, their rough scales covered in honeycomb-like depressions, allowing them to glide silently along the rock faces. Beyond the deathly barrier of Yuanyi Mountain, the classic of the southern mountains guides us 370 leagues eastward to Niuyang Mountain. This mysterious peak, which cleaves dusk from dawn, yin from yang, is revealing its grandeur amidst a sea of clouds. At this moment, parting the thousand-year mists of Niuyang Mountain, what you see is not a remnant of myth. The Lushu is measuring the folds of time with its hooves. His four hooves, when passing through a shallow stream, will cause the water's surface to ripple with fine sinews. And when it bows its head to graze upon the dew-laden dew leaves, the tiger stripes on the nape of its neck seem to flow like living things. Those markings, a blend of crimson and deepest black, are no static pattern, but a flowing river of magma that rises and falls with each breath. Every single line breathes in and out the spiritual energy of the mountain. Look at its eyes. What flows in its pupils is not the ferocity of a wild beast, but the serenity of an auspicious creature. Legend says that when the great Yu tamed the floods, a Lushu stood upon a reef, using its own light as a beacon for the rafts traveling by night, guiding their starry path. Behold the Xuan Gui, the dark turtle journeying against the current. These beings, who bear celestial script upon their backs, possess the hooked beak of a raptor, yet their tails are the form of a venomous serpent. When they strike their carapaces with their avian beaks, the sound produced is not of shell, but the dull thud of an axe cleaving wood. Hunters pass down through generations the knowledge that if their carapaces are taken, ground into a fine powder, and applied behind the ears, one can hear the hoofbeats of horses 1,000 leagues away. From Zhaoyao Mountain, a journey of 300 leagues east brings us to D Mountain. As recorded in the classic of the southern mountains, no grass or trees grow here. Yet it is riddled with subterranean rivers. The entire mountain seems like a bronze vessel steeped in water. A Yuzheng serpent beats the shallows with its tail. Bronze-colored scales cover its ox-like head. As it slowly rears its forebody, two bat-like fleshy wings suddenly unfurl from beneath its flanks. This is no fantasy. The Yuzheng beast, recorded in the ancient texts, is at this moment exposed in the morning light. This light, piercing through the mist, is like the bellowing sound from the nostrils of an old ox as it ruminates. "400 leagues to the east, the atmospheric pressure undergoes a subtle change. The moment the granite mountain pierces the cloud layer, Even the flight paths of birds begin to bend. Welcome to Daiyuan Mountain, this vertical world that repels all who would climb it. "71 waterfalls wash the mountain body to a sheen. In the moss-covered rock crevices, a water snake flicks its forked tongue, tasting the vibrations of the air. And 300 meters above them, the lay is cleaning its claws with a tongue covered in barbs. Note the strange undulation of its spine. Its streamlined body possesses both the suppleness of a female beast and the explosive power of a male. As it swallows, its throat reveals dual sexual characteristics. The male's gular sac and the female's mammary glands alternately swell beneath its fur. The ancient text record it as the hermaphroditic. Behind these two words lies the truth that every muscle is enduring the torment of being torn between yin and yang. 300 leagues to the east, the earth begins to seep a sulfuric air. The red sandstone of Jishan Mountain is being steeped in the morning mist. Swarms of fireflies suddenly extinguish in unison. This is the Boyi, explicitly recorded in the classic of mountains and seas. Beneath its seemingly sheep-like silhouette is hidden a survival code that overturns all cognition. Note, as it lowers its head to gnaw on moss, the two amber eyeballs that bulge from the center of its shoulder blades. They are reflecting the movements of the entire mountain forest. We continue our advance deeper into the forest. Among the tangled ancient trees of Jishan Mountain, the Changfu survives in a manner that defies all reason. The Changfu bird's form resembles that of a pheasant, yet it possesses 3 heads, 6 eyes, 6 legs, and 3 wings. It has pushed biological evolution to a horrifying extreme. The mists of Jishan Mountain never disperse throughout the year. The 9 tails of the Boyi fade into the deep forest. The laughter-like calls of the Changfu sink into the night. This mountain will forever keep its secrets. 300 leagues to the east, the dense fog suddenly dissipates. We have arrived at the mountain in the classic of the southern mountain, most steeped in legend, Yuzheng Mountain. Morning mists perpetually entwine these red rock walls, carving the mountain into layer upon layer of shadow. Following the stream that rises from the summit southwards, at the 4th waterfall, on the calcified terrace formed by its cascades, we discovered the first set of wedge-shaped tracks. The pressure marks from the pads of an adult 9-tailed fox are 2 fingers deep. The sweeping marks left by the tips of its tails are clearly visible on the damp moss. A 2-meter-long 9-tailed white fox crushes the frost flowers between the rocks. Its amber pupils seem to form 2 golden threads. This is no seductive spirit of folklore, but the masterpiece of survival of an apex predator. 9 long bushy tails sway alternately, serving both to confuse the vision of a pursuer and to act as an insulating mat in the snow. Now, 350 leagues to the northeast, as the moonlight spreads across a basalt plateau pockmarked with meteorite craters, another sacred mountain is awakening. This is Yuanyi Mountain, the Fangshui River carrying fragments of stardust, glows with a cold luminescence under the moonlit night. The mountain gods of the first classic of the South were never ethereal legends. Rather, they are the most ancient guardians of this mountain range. Their forms are as powerful and swift as great birds, their wings flowing with the luster of black iron. Their dragon heads are held high. Their bird-like claws are like flashes of fierce lightning, stabbing straight at the heavens. It is as if the winds and clouds of the entire southern are drawn by their very breath. Their appearance is an interweaving of nature and divinity, an incarnation of chaos and order. With every beat of their wings, the epic poem between heaven and earth resonates with its most ancient rhyme.